Hi, I'm Professor Leah Rapanner. As a sociologist, I've made it my life's mission to take down every ridiculous gender myth out there. Like, do pretty people get paid more, or are women better multitaskers? This is Misperceived.
Hi, wonderful people. I want to say to you, happy Valentine's Day. If this is the week of Valentine's Day is coming up. I want to wish you a loving, happy, joyful Valentine's Day. Now, I'm going to ask you, do you hate Valentine's Day or do you love it? What is your feeling about it? I know that Valentine's Day can be a controversial feeling. For some of you, you might feel like this is a wonderful day in which we get to celebrate love, joy, the fact that we have partnered with a wonderful human, express our love, and take a moment to connect and celebrate. For you, congratulations. I love this for you. And we need more love in the world. So if you are thinking, wow, I feel so special on this day when I get flowers or something, just a treat to show our token of appreciation and love for each other, my hat is off to you. You are an inspiration. And of course, we always need more love, kindness, and gratitude in this world. For the rest of you who absolutely loathe Valentine's Day, let's talk about what is going on here. Why do you find that Valentine's Day is so emotionally exhausting, so overwhelming, and so perhaps enraging? There are a couple things going on. If you are someone who is, if you are someone who loves magic making, and those are probably the first people, or, gift giving is your love language, and this is really the moment where you are here to shine, this day does not feel probably arduous or difficult for you. But if you are like the rest of us, I'm going to put myself in the other category. I'm sorry to say it. We're actually keeping track of making sure that the day is special and ensuring that that one day, February 14th, is it the 14th or the 15th? It doesn't matter. The 14th or 15th is that special day, that one day is actually exceptional. And you're then thinking, okay, I have to make this day feel exceptional so that my partner feels loved. But here's the thing. Do I get flowers or are they too trite? Do I go to a restaurant? It's always so booked. It's always so busy. It's always difficult to get a reservation. That feels like a lot. I better remember it 5 months before. Did I get that reservation? Should we go do something special? Should the kids be included? But what if the kids are excluded? I don't know about that. What I'm describing for you is a mental load drain. What is happening for you is this one day where we are socialized. Again, remember, I'm here to talk to you about social norms because sociology is going to be your superpower at the end, right? This is the goal. Coming from a sociological perspective, how do we understand in which the institutions, norms, and roles we're expected to play make our lives sometimes better, but sometimes worse? And what are the ways in which we can break them? So what's going on is we're socialized into this expectation that Valentine's Day is the one day where you get to either feel exceptional based on the love and adoration of your partner, or you get to show them that they are exceptional. If you are a woman who is responsible for the magic making in your family, and you are the one who is there to make sure that events and days feel special and exceptional, that is a huge amount of pressure to put on you on that exact day when everything is difficult to do, when the flower shops are busy, when the restaurants are intense, when there is this pressure or this standard. If you are someone who wants to receive these gifts, if you are someone who is actually thinking, I actually do everything in the family, I'm the person who's always responsible for that, and this one day I want to be showered with love by my partner, you are potentially, just an idea, setting a high expectation and an opportunity for disappointment. If your partner doesn't know that this day is particularly special for you and that there is an expectation of a certain standard. I think the challenge is that for many mothers specifically, because they're carrying so much of the load, of the mental load of making sure everyone's happy, everyone's healthy, everyone's being taken care of, that the responsibilities are moving across for everyone, there can be an incredible amount of pressure on this one day, because think about it. Valentine's Day is the day in which love is supposed to come to the romantic partner. It is not necessarily like Halloween or Christmas where we think about, creating legacies or generational changes for the next generation. That's energy going out or down, this is a moment where we want the spotlight on us. I'm going to say to you, if you want that and you like that, make sure you're clear about that with your partner. But if you are waiting for this one day to have that light and energy on you, I am telling you right here, right now, you are allowed to have that energy, that light, that love, that special, that treat to come to you 365 days in a year. It is not just Valentine's Day in which you deserve to feel that specialness. You deserve it across the year. And so if this day is complicated for you, then I want to say to you, make it less complicated by creating more love, joy, and celebration of yourself across the year. Don't just wait for this one day. You deserve it. It doesn't have to be a day in which you're told this is the day. One more thing I want to say about those of you who are partnered and with children. Valentine's Day also creates a huge amount of pressure on moms to be giving and gifting things from our children to other children. Thinking about, do you have the Valentine's cards? Do you have the candies? Do you have something where the teacher can feel special on this day? Again, take some of the pressure off on this. Make sure your kids are involved in this activity. Allow them to feel the love of gift and giving, and make sure that this isn't yours alone to hold. This can be another mental load drain, much in the way in which other mental load drains or other holidays tend to activate our mental loads. So here's again what I'm saying to you. If this is your passion and your love, you love to do the mental load of magic making, you love to do that work, great. We love you. We respect you. Thank you. If you don't, mitigate some of the impact, mitigate some of the strain on that in terms of what you are expecting to give to others and what you are expecting others to give to you. Take some of that pressure down and make sure you're giving to yourself across a year and you're including others in the activity. If you are a single person, a non-partnered person, this day is everything too. All of that pressure on making sure that your relationships, whether you have one or not, whether you're dating or not, that incredible amount of pressure is also a mental load. It is a moment where there is a reminder about the importance of romance, partnership, and marriage. And this can be a day where you feel less than. For those of you in this boat, this of course is a mental load activator. For those of you who are dating, man, your mental loads around life organization, just monitoring that app, making sure that your life is running smoothly on the dating apps is a mental load drain. It is a full-time job. Added into that you're doing the relationship hygiene work of the mental load where you are trying to identify whether you're building strong connections or not. And then the emotional support load of does that person like me? Are they okay? Am I being too emotional? Am I being less? Is this moving in the right direction? Are we going to meet in person? Is this not going to lead to anything? Is this person actually like a catfish? Or for those of us with younger kids who are trying to live their dating lives on Snapchat or Instagram, is this person actually a sexual predator? Woo, the mental load on this is a 10. It is not easy to do this work. And the apps that ask us to constantly feed, constantly be present, constantly be monitoring yourself, both in terms of your individual upkeep mental load, which is, am I showing up in the best way in terms of appearance and fitness in the world? Okay. So that's being activated, right? Because you're doing the mental load thinking of did I wash my hair? Is this outfit okay? Should I send this photo? What about this angle? That is a mental load. Then you're doing the work of am I being too bold? Does this person like me? Are we going to keep snapping? Are we going to keep texting? That's relationship hygiene mental load. Then it's have I gone too far? Am I being too emotionally available? Am I not? That's emotional support work. Then when it all falls apart, you're going to your best friends to talk about it, right? You're asking for your own friends, to help with your moment, and you're providing that support to everyone else. What I'm trying to say to you is it's a mental load drain. And so if during the holidays, if during Valentine's Day, if this becomes activated for you, you're you know what? Now's my moment. I'm going to make it all happen. I'm going to give 100% energy on this day because this is the day of love. And then you find, whoo, I did all that work and I'm so exhausted. Girl, Guys, save your energy. You do not have to. This is clearly a huge amount of emotional cognitive work to try to get a relationship, to try to build romantic connections in a time in which we are both more connected and more isolated. Connection is easy. Isolation is easy. Real friendships, real relationships are hard. People are looking for the next great thing. They think there is something else around the corner. This is a marathon. So if on this day you feel inspired, but you know you're going to be drained, save yourself the energy. Just like order in some sort of delicious meal plus a dessert, plus get yourself that special flower or whatever it is, the new dress, the cozy blanket, whatever it is that makes you feel good. And you turn this day into the day of self-nurturing and self-love, because the pressure on you is incredible. And it is a mental load drain. You're going to have to go back into the trenches eventually. So don't do it on Valentine's Day. Give yourself the break, give yourself the love, and acknowledge that all of this is taking a piece of our mental load on top of mental load, on top of mental load, on top of mental load, mental load to work, mental load to life, mental load to friends, and the mental load to the dating apps, and the mental load of Valentine's Day. In conclusion, may I let this podcast allow you to do as you want, whatever will fill your soul. If leaning into Valentine's Day is something you love because you love the magic making, you love the romance, you love this day, do it. If leaning out is something you love, I want you to do that too. No guilt, no anxiety, no fear, no feeling like you're less than. This is your day to shine. This is a day to love yourself exactly the way you want to be loved, whether it's self-love or from others. Get clear on what you need, get clear on what you want, communicate that to others. And then I want you to have the most beautiful Valentine's Day. As per always, let me know what you do before I go into my end. Let me know what you do. What did you do? Did you do something extravagant and did it lead to this beautiful outcome of love and feeling great? Or did you do absolutely nothing and just self-indulge in your Snuggie with a bunch of snacks, watching some sort of trashy TV? Send me through what your Valentine's Day looked like. You can access me. You can link to me. You can connect to me on LinkedIn, on Instagram at prof.leah.rapaner. I'm there to hear about what's happening for you. And send it through because I'd like to see what brought you joy, love, and a greater capacity and understanding on Valentine's Day. As per always, thank you for listening to Misperceived, where you don't need a PhD. You just get to come hang out with me. And happy Valentine's Day. I love you. You are a wonderful gift to us all, just as you are. And I'm grateful that you're here with me spending this time. And I'm grateful that you're in this world. I love you. And I'm sending that love from my heart directly to yours. Mwah. We are so lucky and grateful that this series is being supported by the Melbourne Public Humanities Initiative at the University of Melbourne.